everyone here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play the Black Dog off of the Tortured Poets Department album. So stay tuned if this is something that you want to learn. Here is an overview of everything I'll be covering in this tutorial today, and with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so you only need to know 6 different chord shapes to play through this song, and we're going to start with our C major, which looks like this and sounds like this. By the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that in my free brand new beginner series right here on YouTube, so make sure to check that out right here. The next chord we need to know is C major 7, so you just take off your index finger. After that is our F over C. We also have our G add 4. Next is our A minor. And then the last chord you need to know is E minor. And those are the only 6 chords to play through this entire song. So go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really memorize these chord shapes, as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them, because it'll make learning the rest of the song so much easier. And a lot of these chord shapes are ones that Taylor uses all the time. They're super beginner friendly, but if you need a little bit more practice on them, I would recommend checking out my beginner series right here on YouTube. It's totally free, and I'll take you from not knowing anything about the guitar to playing like Taylor. So make sure to check it out. I'll link it here in the corner for those of you who are interested. But once you have these chords under your belt, then we can go ahead and talk about the strumming that I would recommend for this song. Alright guys, so as I always say, if you are brand new to playing guitar, or you're somebody who struggles with playing guitar while singing at the same time, the first thing I would suggest doing is to bring up the song and go ahead and play through the entire thing with a single down strum on every chord change as you sing through the song. And you want to take this time to really just get used to where those chords are changing, what word you're singing, and things like that. So here's a quick example of what that would look like. I am someone who until recent offense you shared your secrets within your location, you forgot to turn it off. Alright, so you essentially want to do that for the entire song and just really know where those chords are going to be changing. And this is something you can actually do right now if you check out my Patreon page. I do have this entire guide available to download and print out, so I'll make sure to leave that link in the description box. But once you have this under your belt and you're pretty comfortable with it, then we can go ahead and add to this single down strum to create more of a full strumming pattern that you can use for this song. Alright guys, so since this song is originally played on piano and it's fairly mellow, I think a good strumming pattern that's really beginner friendly is just to play 4 down strums per chord. So we're essentially just doing a single down strum on every beat in the measure. So basically, if we look at the first verse, we have our C chord on. You just want to do 4 down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4 to C major 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 to F over C. To G add 4. 1, 2, Alright, super simple. We're just doing a down strum on every quarter note. It's one of the most simple strumming patterns you can apply for songs, so with some singing it would sound like this. I am someone who until recent offense you shared your secrets within your location, you forgot to turn it on. Alright? And this pattern actually works really well with most of the song. I would recommend it for all of the verses, and then at the end of the verses, I would actually revert back to just a single down strum. So let me give you an example of the end of the verse. And pierce new holes in my heart, you forgot to turn it on. Single down strum, and it hits me. 3, 4, I just don't understand. Alright, so single down strum works really well with this song as well. For the entire bridge, basically, I would just do single down strums, okay? Now, something you can do with this pattern is you can kind of put it in double time. So essentially, you're going to add another down strum between each of these quarter notes. So it's like this. We've got down, 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 down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's not that much harder. We're just doubling up on the pattern, but I would recommend this for any time Taylor's going screaming. You want to go from quarter notes to the double time. Old habits die screaming. okay? So we're going from our quarter notes to our eighth notes, and it'll just kind of add some of that drama that comes with that part of the song. So that pattern, the quarter note mixed with the double time eighth notes, you could use that for the entire song, but I actually do like to switch the strumming pattern a little bit when I get to the chorus to something just a little bit more full. So let's go ahead and talk about strumming pattern 2. All right guys, so for this second strumming pattern, we are going to be moving up to a 16th note count. So if you don't know what that is or how to count that or anything, check out my beginner series because I do cover it there. But basically it's going to sound like this. We have 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. All right, this part is totally optional, but if you want to dress up the guitar a little, make it sound a little different throughout the parts of the song, I would recommend this pattern for the choruses. So before we move on, first let me go ahead and put a little vertical line here after the first 2 down strums. And what this represents is where we want to change chords. So in the chorus, we are changing chords a little bit more frequently. We're going C to G to E minor to F over C. And what we want to do is split this measure and have it shared between 2 chords. So in our chorus from C to G, we're going to go C on our first half, down, down, then switch to G and finish it out, up, up, down, 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 up. Same with the next line, E minor, down, down, switch to F over C, up, up, down, 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 up. All right. So if you speed it up just a little to get it more close to tempo, it'll sound like this. C, G, E minor, F. You don't miss me in the black dog and someone there's a starting light and you jump up. She's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic. All right. So again, this whole second strumming pattern is totally optional, but if you do want to kind of dress it up a little bit, this is the rhythm that I would recommend. And again, I would apply that for all of the choruses. But yeah, those are my suggestions for strumming for the song. All right guys, so again, go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really get these strumming rhythms under your belt. Like I said, if you want to stick with just the quarter notes and the eighth note strumming pattern for the entire song, it does sound really great with the original music. But I do like to add the second strumming pattern in. I think it just kind of dresses it up, so feel free to just ignore that if you don't like that pattern. But once you have all of this down, the chords, the transitions, the strumming rhythm, all of that, we can put everything together to play through the song. 1, 2, ready, go. Want to have fun jamming out to the rest of this song with me? Then make sure to check out my Patreon page where you can unlock access to this as well as all my other Swiftie sing-along guitar tutorials. I've covered so many of her songs from all the different eras, so if you're a Swiftie who loves to play her songs on the guitar, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I will link it down in the description box down below. If you enjoyed learning this song with me, then you should definitely check out this video. Not only does it have a super similar vibe and feel, but it's just as fun and easy to play, so I'll see you over there. Bye!